It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Carlos Rodon gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Striding in, Brad Miller. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Miller.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this club is not real creative. I mean, they're near the top of the league and grounded into double plays, so they don't start runners an awful lot. They're not letting guys steal.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 2 runs on. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Avisail Garcia.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. He's got it. No problem here. 1 away.
Yankees.
Digging in to try it again. Number 20. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 20. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Gung's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Number 20. Switch hitter batting left here. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Runs on 1. Digging in once again, number 20. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll see.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Yanks get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Gio Gonzalez earns his 8th victory of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jose Quintana will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Left fielder.
So digging in now, Brad Miller. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw on to first in time. Number 20 batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. One and one, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
From the stretch to 2-2 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Miller.
Here comes the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 3 runs already home here. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a question.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
He's set. Here's the 3-1 to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back at guaranteed rate field. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Morrison. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Number 20 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, number 20. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 20.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot down the line in left, making it an even 250 for his career as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Digging in and looking for more, number 20. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they get them both. Ready once again, number 20. Switch hitter batting left here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner scores from second.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Ready on 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Will score as well.
Well, you just keep adding on.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tim Anderson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. At third, here's Frazier. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Ready for another shot now. Number 20. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. And that misses for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. A runner at first with no outs here. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result. Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
19-6 in this one today. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Number 45 notches his 3rd win of the year. Jose Quintana was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Dylan Betances turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Miguel Gonzalez, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch when Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate.
Chopped foul wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Right side, hit hard. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Todd Frazier now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch, strike three called. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy, and years later, we know why.
Second baseman.
So coming 10 or so ball games. This is pulled into right. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, the outfield did a nice job of getting that ball back in. That ball's hitting shallow right center field, but because it hung long enough, the runner at second had to hold up. And if the outfield doesn't get it in quick, they may continue to send him.
Batting seventh.
So striding forward now, Sean Rodriguez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, number 20. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
Number 20.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Up with it, Mendoza. The throw to first is in time, one down. Digging in now, Diego Mendoza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's running towards second on the ground up the middle. Miller is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now in the box, number 20. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it is on 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pace. So stepping in, Jose Abreu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in, Logan Morrison. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Logan Morrison.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground to short. Right. Throw pulls him off the base, and everyone's going to be safe. Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Anderson.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox lead it 4-3. Nate Jones comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Career numbers against Nate Jones. 2 for 9. Set to deal on 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Digging in, Brad Miller, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. To second for 1, on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4.